Hi Pisces, this is Tisch Aitken, and this is your monthly report for the month of February 2022. You begin the month with 5 points transiting in the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn in your house of friends, groups, and networking. Venus retrograded on December 19th at 26 degrees and 29 minutes of the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn, triggering off where Pluto, the cosmic compost, retrograded in April of last year. What do you need to purge and release in order to heal and transcend? Venus and Pluto have been working together closely since the beginning of December. They met up on December 11th. They met up a second time on December 24th. They will meet up a third and final time in the sky on March 3rd, along with Mars, the planet of action and passion. Could be a very intense and heavy energy, but purging that which no longer serves you in friendships and connections, also honoring all of the loss that has occurred, unfortunately, and doing some healing work, hopefully in the process as well. Venus retrograde was an opportunity to reconsider much of the epic of Capricorn, because it initially retrograded at 26 degrees of Capricorn, where Saturn was from February 4th through November 4th of 2020. And then it's stationed at 11 degrees of Capricorn, which is where Saturn was in December of 2018 and January of 2019. Reviewing choices and decisions you made, especially in 2020, that you would like to revise, or that you were not able to make during that time, or that you made under duress, and hopefully giving you a new direction during this time. Jupiter, the luckiest planet, is transiting in your sign in the house of beginnings, opening many doors for you. And Jupiter is in its domicile. It rules your sign in ancient astrology. Currently, it's at the world point at 7 degrees of Pisces. Any planet transiting at 7 degrees of the mutable signs impacts each and every one of us, and also hits people on the world stage. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces are all the mutable signs. So Jupiter is bringing good luck and dreams to all of us right now, and we need that. And Mercury will station direct on February 3rd, but it initially retrograded in Aquarius in your house of endings and spirituality, and then it re-entered Capricorn on January 25th in your house of friends and groups. This sets off the Saturn-Pluto conjunction that occurred on January 12th at 22 degrees of Capricorn. And that is the world access. That was a huge world event. Saturn and Pluto bringing down the structures of our world completely to bring change and repair and renovation and healing in a very difficult time in the new age of Aquarius, which is about building community and connection and moving towards the future, creating new job opportunities and ways to make money in a new time. And it's been a very, very tough time, but we got to move ahead. So you begin the month, and on February 1st, there is a new moon that takes place on February 1st at 12:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 12 degrees and 20 minutes of Aquarius. And this is in your house of dreams and spirituality. The new moon is always a time for setting intentions and planting new seeds. This is a time to do the law of abundance, but also honor that you want to create and manifest. On February 1st, Juno exits the sign of Capricorn and enters the sign of Aquarius, where it will transit through early mid-January of next year. And that's about partnering with many different people on the collective and spiritual ways for you. On February 3rd, Mercury stations direct at 11:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 24 degrees and 22 minutes of Capricorn. Now both Venus and Mercury are direct. The personal planets helpful for moving in your journey, and Mercury's transiting in your house of groups and networking. If you're looking to make connections, if you're promoting your business, if you're looking to meet people romantically or socially, Mercury will be in this sector of your chart through March 9th. And that's nice energy for connecting with other people and for promoting yourself with social media. On February 4th, the Sun and Saturn meet up at 2:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring obstacles or endings with friendships, could be challenging energy, good for getting hard work done with other people, but could be a little bit cumbersome. On February 6th, Mars squares Chiron, the wounded healer. That could bring painful energy with friendships, but good for doing healing work with other people if you're able. On February 8th, Mars forms a beautiful trine to Uranus at 7:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is excellent work for for working with others, good for brainstorming, very inventive energy, good for unexpected opportunities socially or perhaps romantically. On February 11th, Mercury and Pluto meet up at 9:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring power struggles with friendships and could be endings potentially. Definitely could find out some information about somebody too. Good for doing research, but a bit contentious in the energy. On February 14th, Pluto forms a beautiful trine to the north node of Fate at 4:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could be good for meeting very special and significant people. So pay attention to whom you meet. And Mercury re-enters Aquarius at 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it will be until March 9th, transiting in your house of spirituality, dreams, and working with your imagination. On February 16th, Venus and Mars meet up in the sky at 9:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's excellent for romantic and social opportunities. Very sexy, romantic energy, very beautiful energy. Venus and Mars started to dance together in the sky on January 30th, and they will do so until April 4th. Right now they're transiting in Capricorn in your house of friends and groups until March 6th, and then they'll both enter the fixed air sign of Aquarius, which will be very good for you for forming spiritual connections and getting involved in the community in that way. Just good for working with your dreams and for very creative endeavors. Very beautiful energy, very helpful for all of us. On February 16th, we also have a full moon that occurs at 11:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 27 degrees and 10 minutes of the fixed fire sign of Leo. And this falls in your house of of work and habits and routine. And this is good for you for bringing light to what you need to do, the work you need to do, and also following your heart's path. Venus and Mars are so romantic and creative, and now you also want to work with your habits to really make your heart happy. On February 17th, Jupiter forms a helpful sextile to Uranus at 7:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring some very exciting opportunities for you in many different ways, socially, romantically, financially, but really lucky energy. On February 18th, the Sun enters your sign at 11:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it will transit until March 20th. this is your birthday, happy birthday. It's a renewal, focusing on new beginnings. And remember, you still have Jupiter, the luckiest planet, in your first house of new beginnings until May 10th. And then it'll come back again on October 28th through December 20th. So this is fun, expansive energy, really tapping into your dreams and into what you want to manifest. On February 23rd, Mars forms a helpful sextile to Neptune at 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is excellent for doing creative projects with others, good for getting things done, and good for spiritual practice. Maybe going to some kind of a spiritual retreat or doing a workshop. Later that day, Mercury forms a helpful sextile to Chiron, the wounded healer. And this occurs at 4:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this could be, at 9:06 p.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time. And on February 24th at 12:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is and loving energy. And then later that day at 11:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 25th, Venus and Neptune form a full aspect known as a sextile, which is an aspect of opportunity. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. It is the modern ruler of your sign. It is transiting in your sign, and Neptune and Venus together is so romantic and loving. And that occurs at 11:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later that day, Mercury, the planet of communication, squares Uranus at 9:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring some twists and turns and unexpected news, but still really good energy to work with that day. And on February 28th, Jupiter forms what's known as a quintile. That's an aspect of fate, the north node of fate, and can bring very fortuitous connections and opportunities. Jupiter is transiting in your sign, and that is awesome. And pay attention to what comes your way that day. I wish you a lot of luck, and thank you so much. Take care.